Folks, hello and welcome to Tavern Chat. I'm your host, our Tenkar, your bartender in the OSR. And yes, we have some Star Frontiers slash TSR news. Thankfully, it's not the video that I had already put together and then realized, hmm, Rancid Lord can't be Justin Lanasa. This person actually can type coherent sentences. So what am I talking about? Then did a little bit more research and reached out to a few of my sources and found out that Rancid Lord, what a fucking horrible name, by the way, is a community moderator, or the lead moderator, volunteer moderator, over on the TSR Discord. By the way, if you're going to be a moderator for a professional company, maybe a slightly better name. What am I talking about? So let's not go too deep into the weeds. So, what is this excellent volunteer do in favor of TSR? Well, they make a public service announcement to address the Star Frontiers not genuine release. Right. By the way, folks, just as an aside, this is something you can order on Lulu. You can get the PDF for free. I will include notes. I'll include them in the like yesterday. I'll include them in the show notes. I will include them as a comment to this video, so you can grab your free PDF, so you can, I don't know, get your collectible uh, before Lulu pulls it down, as has been promised by Dave. Dave says Lulu is pulling this down, but it's up there right now. It's like, I don't know, $20, $21. It's pretty damn cheap. Um, and it looks to be playable. That's besides the point. So, what does Rancid Lord have to say? Public service announcement. I want to let everyone know there is a fake parody game of Star Frontier circulating around. So, folks, yes, at first glance, a couple of weeks ago, this even fooled me. I was like, I used the graphic while talking about the fact that Star Frontier was using a fake graphic, not realizing that the graphic of the fake graphic I was using was a fake of the fake. I got like double faked. Awesome, right? So it is not approved by TSR, and it's very demeaning. Oh, it's demeaning. I'm so sorry. Who did this? Whoever did this is attacking not only TSR, but our intellectual properties too. Now, this is where it gets a little fugazi. If you're a volunteer mod, you're not TSR, right? But you're talking like you're somebody who is employed by, is part of the TSR team. So, who actually is Rancid Lord? Is it one of it can't be Justin, okay? Justin has not suddenly learned how to type sentences in like real English, not like Lower Lanasian. So we know it's not Justin, but it could be somebody else. It is one thing to not like TSR. A lot of people don't, okay? But it goes to another level to steal, make fun of anyone's intellectual property. Because you know what? Making fun of people, that's not right. And Ransom Lord, maybe you should mention that to your overseers, your bosses, right? Mocking Tenkar with a card in a board game and the Tenkar. What the fuck, man? At least
Whatever that shit was.
I mean, listen, the artwork isn't bad, but a 10 crab, make it a 10 crab. Call me a crabby fuck, but you know, let's just at least get somewhere where it's usable. This person who has done this has crossed many lines, even legal ones. Maybe. Is the material actually the material is going to be used for Star Frontiers? Because I have been shown that the material used in Star Frontiers not genuine came from the Star Frontiers D20 release, which was a fan release. So that would lead me to believe that if they were basing it on that, there's some really huge problems. And if they weren't basing it on that, then this is parody, right? Parody is covered. It's not a copyright infringement. But in any case, intellectual property. Oh yeah, TSR, intellectual property. Those trademarks, that the graphical trademarks, and the Blackmore art, and all these. Oh, and the Star Frontiers art. Oh yeah, dude, you really should not be talking about intellectual property. Not in the name of TSR, but we'll move on. I only mention this to let all of you know and warn you that there are people out there who are devious and vindictive enough to harm people's livelihoods. Okay? With the money that TSR has wasted on frivolous legal actions with Wizards of the Coast, apparently this isn't their livelihood. But I digress. Thank you for reading this, and I will post the URL. Well, now, okay, folks, this is where you go, but boom, like it's like, hey, somebody hit the snare drum on this one, please, for me. Thank you for reading this, and I will post the URL as proof of what TSR is dealing with. I should note that some suspects are being considered, such as Deinhardt, given the very comical nature of this material. Mind you, very comical. That's a compliment to whoever did this. And before I wrap this up, I've been asked, first off, were you involved in this? And the answer to that is obviously no. Because if I was involved in this, I would be claiming my right to godliness from the highest mountain, and I would say, yes, I was fucking involved in this shit, and holy fuck, it is a great job. I'm not involved in it. Do I suspect who might be? Certainly. Do I owe this person a drink? No, I owe this person a night of drinking. Okay? I owe whoever wrote this a night of getting themselves boxed and telling me stories about how they did this. So that really is what it comes down to. So no, I wish I could say for sure, so I could buy them drinks. I don't know, but it was good. It was good. So folks, that's the update on that one. I mean, how do you own yourself as a company? Let's link to the free PDF of the not ready for prime time Star Frontiers, not genuine parody that we don't want you to look at, because let's be honest, most of us suspect there won't be a Star Frontiers New Genesis or Next Genesis or whatever the fuck it's called for TSR Con. Time is ticking. I don't see it happening. I could be wrong. Not trying to affect anybody's livelihood by saying that. It just doesn't seem like a likely release. But I will have this. I will have this in plenty of time for that convention. So there we go, folks. On that note, we are still in the midst of the world of the pandemic. Yes, restrictions are being pulled back throughout the states and elsewhere throughout the world. All I ask is you use your common sense. Okay? Be safe, be well, God bless. Roll those dice, roll them well. And God willing, I'll be back again tomorrow. But there's nothing quite so satisfying as watching a company own themselves. I tip my virtual hat to TSR. Well done. This isn't just embracing it. This is endorsing it. And that is awesome. Thank you much. I enjoyed it.